Ce mois-ci sur Xiberotelebista, Philippe nous amène en Irlande à la rencontre des passionnés de musique traditionnelle. Première étape, Dublin, capitale de l'Irlande, une ville à taille humaine. La ville est séparée par le Liffey, rive nord, les grandes artères commerçantes et grands monuments civils, rive sud, les monuments, les plus anciens, les vestiges de la ville médiévale. Cette ville, berceau du nationalisme irlandais, est assez marquée par son passé britannique. Tout le voyage se fera en bus. Gîtes et couverts dans les auberges de jeunesse du pays, où les prix sont imbattables. Direction Cork, troisième plus grande ville d'Irlande, traversée par la rivière Lee, dont les deux affluents sillonnent le cœur de la cité. Rue animée et commerçante, arrêt obligatoire dans ses pubs pour écouter de la musique irlandaise de belle qualité, magique et authentique. Visite des petits villages de pêcheurs autour de Cork. Youghale, petit port tranquille qui offre de superbes paysages de plage. Cobb, le célèbre Titanic qui fit sa dernière escale avant son dramatique accident. Et l'alignement de ses coquettes maisons colorées. Et Kinsale, une des plus importantes bases navales britanniques. Mon voyage se poursuit en direction de la péninsule de Dingle, connue pour être l'un des plus jolis coins d'Irlande. C'est un vrai morceau de bravoure et de beauté sauvage, une bande de terre au relief accidenté. Située tout au fond de la baie, vous y trouverez un côté pittoresque plutôt sympa. On y croise de nombreux bateaux de pêcheurs qui vont et viennent, la cale pleine à craquer de poissons tout juste pêchés au large. Dingle, mignon port de pêche. Particularité de ces pubs, il reste des endroits très fréquentés par les amateurs de musique. On y rencontre des gens passionnés à toute heure de la journée où résonnent des mélodies. Le week-end, c'est la fête dans le pub Currents, connu dans toute la région pour ses soirées animées. James, le propriétaire, nous raconte la vie du pub autrefois, ainsi que la place des femmes au pub.
The pubs were mostly, they were a shop and a pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And the women used couldn't come to the pubs anyway because they couldn't afford to drink. Long ago, they had no money. The people had no money.
the men had plenty of it.
They had no money either.
I know.
And there was no drinking done during the day, very little. So we were only sending one barrel of Guinness up to 2,000 a week. One barrel a week in the week.
Jesus.
And then before that was a shop. How could they survive with just a pub drinking and 50 pubs in town?
We're not in it, there's only one person in it, right?
No good.
No.
That's the way. I don't know. And the women shouldn't go into the pubs at all. Yeah, the old women used to go in there. I never saw a woman with a pint that time.
Yeah,
The women used to never drink pints, Tom. There was pills, there was working clothes, there was meat,
Salted
salted meat,
Salted meat.
yeah, and tea and sugar. That was for weighing. Weighing the tea, weighing the sugar. I used to weigh it myself, I remember it.
Sûrement la plus petite boutique d'Irlande, avec ses 7 mètres carrés de surface, visite de la boutique Oingle Record Shop.
This is the Dingle Record Shop. It's owned by Mazzarella O'Flaherty, who is normally here, but she's away at the moment. So this is kind of local musicians and Irish musicians it specialises in. These would be the local musicians and a lot of Irish male singers and female singers. And then she has a lot of vinyl, lots of different records, and a little bit of everything. Contemporary music, singer-songwriters, a little bit of country, pub music, and she also ran a website called sessionsfromtheshop.com, which she recorded different musicians in the shop. So that's worth checking out, sessionsfromtheshop.com. And you can kind of see all these different interviews with different musicians that happened here. So a lot of the music, like I say, is mostly traditional Irish, local music. But she has a little bit of everything, a lot of vinyl. Come, enjoy. That's it.
Une des particularités de certains pubs, ils ont gardé leur décor d'autrefois et font office de quincaillerie.
All right, okay. But I'll drop my finger and then that's it.
You want one or two?
I'll take two. Easy. Great, thanks, thanks. It's a little unexpected that I come in here into a pub to buy a mousetrap. But the best mousetraps in town, and the weather is cold and the little mice come in. I could hear them in my attic, so I think it's time to put the traps down. That's it. But it's an excuse to come into the pub. That's it. I'm not going to join in the other side where the gentlemen are busy drinking. I'll go home and set my mousetraps.
C'est dans un petit village voisin de Dingle que se tient le festival de musique et de chants traditionnels bien connu de tous les passionnés. Et j'y suis invitée pour continuer mon reportage.
So this is a traditional Irish harp. The harp is our national symbol in Ireland. This one was actually built in Canada, but it has 34 strings, which are nylon and wire, or what would you call them actually? Wire strings. And I've played the harp since I was about 10 years old, and I played the fiddle since I was 5 years old. And I play mostly at festivals like this, Skull, Ceol and Ari, and teaching the harp also.
So traditional music was in danger in the past maybe, but there was a revival around the 60s and 70s with different bands like the Dubliners and other acts like that that promoted traditional music abroad, like the Chieftains as well. But now it's not in danger at all. It's very easy for young people to learn music with lessons in their own localities. I teach a lot of music, but also at festivals like this there's great workshops with experienced musicians that are happy to pass on their knowledge and their music to the next generation.
This is a diatonic accordion, something similar or somewhat different to the chromatic system that you would see in the continent. We have a different note in and out, so some of them are the same note in and out. I do a lot of repairs and tuning of accordions, so I get to see a lot of interesting instruments in my work. Like this is an early 1950s accordion made in Italy, and this particular model will be very sought after here in Ireland, this grey Paolo Soprani, but we do see a lot of the French accordions, so it should make it into tradition as well.
we're playing tunes down here in Ballinair Tairig in West Kerry, and it's pure joy playing music, and puts you in a great mood. We were playing the Bride's Favourite there and get a good jig for dancing. It's brilliant. I started, well, the first thing that was thrown into the cot was the dodie, and the second thing that was thrown into the cot was the fiddle. So I started from a very young age, and it got hard at times and I nearly gave up at times, but you keep going, and I'm delighted now because I couldn't live without the fiddle.
Well, I am in Ireland at the moment at a lovely music school, and I am from Scotland. I live in Glasgow, but I'm from the Western Isles, and I'm here with a couple of Scottish musicians, Alan MacDonald and Jamie MacDonald, and we're not a group, but we do songs together and solo songs as well. Unaccompanied Gaelic singing is very popular in Scotland, so I quite like to sing songs without musical accompaniment, but also with musical accompaniment at times. There's lots of things happening in Scotland to try and keep the Gaelic language alive, not just alive but thriving. So we've got many Gaelic schools, and there's Gaelic festivals and summer schools, and a fashion movement as well to pass on the Gaelic songs to the younger generation, and it's always a joy to do that.
Slide in.
Retour au pub Nolly Gaines, tous les lundis, une belle équipe d'amis se donne rendez-vous pour apprendre toutes les danses traditionnelles d'Irlande sous le regard expert de leur professeur Angela Griffin.
Stay there, Maura, you're next. Woo! Ola, come back to your partner. Okay.
Après avoir bien écouté et appris quelques bases de pas de danse, lors de la prochaine soirée, je me lance. Je ne pouvais finir mon voyage sans déguster la spécialité de la région, un délicieux fish and chip, le plat de restauration rapide à emporter, poisson, pêché le jour, frit dans de la chapelure, accompagné de frites.
It's quite rich, so it seals off the fish very well, and it kind of bakes it or steams it more so it won't be oily or so like that. There's no egg in it, is there? There's no egg, no.
For your special wrapping.
So, Philip Ross.
Après 3 semaines passées dans ce magnifique pays, je garde un souvenir mélancolique, émerveillé et vraiment surpris par la gentillesse et l'accueil de ce peuple irlandais. Mais ce qui est sûr, je reviendrai.